Hi chat, welcome to another stream. How are we all doing today? It is Thursday, so weird stream day, but figured I had some work stuff to work on and some time to do it, so we'll click button. Yeah, it's Thursday, August 28th of 2025. We're back for yet another stream. It's a work stream, so we're gonna be doing work. I am wearing lounge clothes, not nice clothes today. Whoops. I guess you lounge me today. Is what it is. What else? I don't know. I guess we'll just jump into things. We're continuing to work on the same project we were working on last time for Hack Week. I got the green light to oh, those are like in slightly different positions. Oh, maybe it's just different fonts because it's different Ubuntu versions. Neat. Anyway, we're gonna continue on the thing that we were working on last time, so I guess we'll just jump into it. Let's say hi to everyone who's here, and then we'll jump into things. Tanya was here before the stream started. Beldothis is first though. Bunny. Kevin's also here. Hello, hello. And Tanya's still here. Nice. Graham's iPad. Hello, hello. Good to see you again. We have a notification replay from Strongly Typed, who has resubbed at 54 months. Six? I guess if they're 9-month pregnancies, yeah. I was an 8-month pregnancy, so I was speed running before. I don't know what I'm saying. But thank you for the resub. Thank you for your continued support. It's great to see you again. I hope you're doing well. Sorry, I'm just gotta do a thing real quick. Don't mind me. But yeah, who else we got? Exani with whiskey in the belly, of course. Coke Zero is underrated still. They should replace water fountains with Coke Zero. What the fuck? What is a? I feel like Coke tastes well. I do not like the taste of Coke, but perhaps. Kevin says the mustache is fire. I mean, it's barely a mustache. It's 3 days of not shaving. three days. So it will be more significant eventually, probably. We'll see. Unless I get annoyed with it and then it disappears. 5 stream streak for Beldothis. Hello, hello. Toogie Boogs, welcome back. How you doing? Good to see you again. You delivered before time since you were born, destined to be a staff engineer. Oh no. Kevin says, I've never even seen you with the stubble, so this is news. There's been a few times when I've been on stream and I'm like, not well shaved. But yeah, this is probably the least well shaved in a long time. There is also the I'm pretty sure I did like a abstain from shaving November at some point in time. But that was a long time ago, probably. Kevin says you seem like you have potential. I got potential, rushing around. Right? Yeah. Some killers. Anyway, so let's see. Options. I prefer abstain from peanuts and walnuts November. Psh. Where's the fun in that? Peanuts are the best thing ever. Yeah. Okay, so last time we were working on this, it actually hasn't really changed since last time. So I cleaned up the code a little bit, and we still have our one test, and we're gonna be working on. Well, you know, we'll do big mode today. I don't know. People liked big mode before, so we'll get ourselves a few tabs here and use big mode. Sorry, I'm playing Pokemon at the same time. MBS Ubuntu, hello, how you doing? Beldothis says I tried Reese's last week. I think it is peanut butter. Oh my god, Reese's is fire. It's so good. Oh fuck. Yeah. That stuff's good. I approve. What'd you think? I also have a recipe to make my own. Reese's, which it's not in my recipes repo because I haven't perfected it yet, but it turns out pretty fucking good. Bought a few king-size packs of Reese's back home from the US. Ah, the big ones. Yeah, those ones are really good. Really good. Ormus, hello. Good to see you. How you doing? All right, so the plan for today's stream is to make the testing module and get that working. Also, we have the theme from last time, so we're gonna reset our theme. I was thinking about this a little bit more, and actually this sort of brings up another problem, which is like, I kind of want this thing to work even if this doesn't exist, and then error in production if this doesn't exist, because this must exist in production, but in dev I think it should be more lenient, maybe. Yui 6969696969, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. But all that says it has too much chocolate. I agree with that. Maybe they add more peanut butter, it would be better. There is, I want to say there's a more peanut butter Reese's. I want to say that's a thing. I want to say there's like a version of it that has, yeah, is it this one? Oh my god, why can I not middle click on this? What the fuck? How do I? Oh, there's literally just a shop. Yeah, there's a, fuck off. So there's the big cup. These ones are bigger percentage peanut butter compared to chocolate, but there's a better thing, which is not these. What are those? Peanut butter lovers flavored protein bars. Reese's has a protein bar? What the fuck? They have filled pretzels too? Damn. I've had these before. These are really good. I've had these before too. They're also really good. Damn, what is the thing I'm thinking of? They have like a load more. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. We can get Reese's booty shorts. God damn, why am I not finding them? Anyway, they have a like peanut butter lovers one that is like a, the chocolate is replaced with a like more solid peanut butter, and man, those are those are amazing. Those are really good. And anyway, there are better opportunities there, Beldothus. Kevin says, I have an HTTPS server running with a single base HTTP request handler, which you just re.match the path to ensure it's the correct request. The server only has a single endpoint and is used internally on our Kubernetes cluster. Yeah, that seems easy enough. Although if it's just a static path, like there's no reason for regular expressions. You could just check the equality or starts with or whatever. And especially if it's just an internal endpoint where you don't really super care about it. I mean, you're not even using a web framework, so like, yeah, fuck it. Path contains a country and ID. Oh, well, yeah, then you'd need regular expressions. But yeah, was probably the simplest thing to do. Easy Light, yeah, it's European stream. Indeed. Oh, unfortunately, we still have these open from last time, so nice. Oh, you don't have the big ones in your realm, Ormus? Unfortunate. Kevin says, I want to take credit for the Europe's time stream because I lured Anthony in with my beer. But I'm not going to. I mean, you can take credit because I don't think I was going to stream until you were like, you should stream today. And then we're here. Hooray. And just split on slashes. That'll be way faster than regexes, but yeah. Yeah. Okay, anyway, we're continuing to replace this thing. But I was thinking about this and the data loading part. I'm actually thinking about two problems here. One is that, like, I hope this stat isn't that expensive because it's going to get called a lot. potentially in a loop. So I probably want to debounce this, but also I probably don't want options to change mid-request. So I might want to change how this works. But then I was like, well, they're also going to get used outside of request. And so then I wanted to look at how it actually worked today. That way it doesn't regress. But I don't think there's anything special here. Oh, this is a... interesting one. Does that blame to me? It might be before I decided the other way was better. No? It blames to Matt Robinald in 2015? There weren't even really type annotations then. Prevent ourselves from clobbering the built-in. Oh. Because they clobbered the built-in. Okay, well. That would do it. Did you all know regex black uses regex for parsing? Yeah, it makes sense. Okay, anyway, I want to figure out how the cache of this thing works. But I don't think it's in the manager. I think it's in the store. What the fuck is this? Why is there... Options store TTL is none. What the fuck? Sternal Reflex, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Options store is GUI and raw. Things you never want to read in a code base. Crazy Snow, hello, hello. How you doing? Okay, so there's some sort of TTL per key, but is there something in here? Placeholder.py. I don't think so. I think it's just TTL based. Okay, that makes it easy, I guess. So we probably just TTL this. Present pregnant. Oh no, you can get pregnant from it. Yeah, right. That's a weird comment, right? What a weird comment. Okay. Anyway, I think we want to allow this to fail in dev because this path is not going to exist. But I don't think I actually need to do that for what we're doing today. So I'm just thinking about that, but it's not what I need. Testing test.py. So from sentry-options.testing import override options. So we're gonna make an override options helper. This already exists in Sentry. What is the API for it? Untyped. Love that. It's a context manager. Okay. And it just monkey patches stuff. Cool. Shouldn't be too bad. Reminds me of GitLab running a train. Yeah, exactly. Test override options. Shit. I dropped my fidget toy. I broke one of my fidget toys the other day. I'm so sad. It's I mean, it's not actually a fidget toy, it's a cable clip, but it was given to me by a viewer at EuroPython, and yeah, it dead now. Sad. Rhymes that time that GitLab deleted their database. Yeah. And then they live streamed fixing it. Yeah, it was pretty wild. Okay. I know. Who am I? Rare pathlib. And yeah, I'm typing the test just because it's easier than fucking around stuff. Watched like an hour and left. I did see, yeah, I was watching their live stream too, and I felt like it was really boring. Like they weren't trying to be entertaining. Probably because that wasn't their goal. They were just like, let's do it. Let's make it happen. Strange Type says, do you want to do any PyCons again like Australia? Not this year. I'm so full on travel this year already. And I'm losing track of managing it all. So it's just like huge fucking mess. But wow, why are people hearing in the work Slack? Chill the fuck out, dude. Just look at the owner, my guy. Obnoxious. Alright, anyway. Kevin says I've written too much Python today. Yo, same. I've written 6 lines. Okay, anyway. From sentry-options dot also I'm getting distracted on things. I've decided that this should not be a public class. So let's do that. Yeah. So now I gotta find all the places that this exists. Because I don't really want people to instantiate this. Even though I'm going to instantiate in the tests. But that's because the tests are tests. This is what happens when I do too many things at once. Override options. Yeah, I don't know what the API will be. Okay. Z Snail says, any plans to come to Costa Rica? Not at the moment, but you know, I could go anywhere. Crazy Alice says, I've looked at too much Groovy today. Oh no, man, Groovy, what a fucking language. Exelight says, as long as you're not flying to the wrong place at the wrong time, coming to a place and hearing, why are you here? You should be here in 4 weeks, but not now. Oof. Oof. I see strongly typed testing the filters. There's no reason it would go away. Okay. Also, I think this. I think I like this better. Yeah. Get and the shoe. Make option group discourage direct instantiation of this. Yeah, that's good. Good add to shoe. And hopefully my coworker's online. And we'll approve this. Oh, I gotta do this shit. Hold please while I log into everything. Oh, that's not the right button. All right, we're good. I have two-factored finally. Yeah. Discourage direct instantiation of option group. Windows sounds is true. I knew I wasn't crazy, says Z Snails. Yep. It was Windows sounds because we're on Windows. Hooray! Okay. Let's override options. I've been lying to you this whole time. How have you never noticed? We're gonna want this guy. Just cut and paste for a little bit. I feel like I should make some little helpers. Why IVM though? This link answers it. I did not miss the device connection sound. Kevin says, it's incredible how much you can get done in Python with just a standard library. The only dependency I have right now is Google Cloud Storage, and I built a worker that consumes events for a stream, fetches a bunch of JSON from the internet, builds output JSON, writes to a bucket, commits to an output stream. Yeah, exactly. Like, there's yeah. It's pretty nice, I find. Yeah. Just do this. Maybe it should be called empty option group. Maybe testing option group. Yeah. And of course, the Google Cloud Storage package has no types. And the PR that wanted them got closed by the Googlers. Wait, I thought they were... Fucking A. I thought they had a big initiative to add types to everything. Did they never... Did they stop that? Typing. Type safety issues. Oh, I thought that's annoying. They were working on all of the Google libraries getting types, so I don't know what happened to that, but that is unfortunate. Crazy Owl says it doesn't help that in the Python code, often they recommend you use a third-party solution. Oh yeah, the Python docs. Yeah. Orma says I recently learned about the string library. Yeah, it's all right. I feel like there's not that much in there that's super useful, but Bingham, hello. Good to see you again. How you doing? Kevin says, I think we overuse third-party code today. Too many people just blindly add whatever to their project without thinking. Oh yeah, 100%. I feel like every dependency is a liability, and I try and avoid extra dependencies as much as possible, but like, yeah, not everyone has that same mentality. Yeah. Oh, fucking A. Because this starts with the word test, PyTest thinks it's a test. And so it ran it as a test. Fuck. What do I call this instead? Empty option. We'll go back to the original name. Hooray. Okay. I should open up this so I can see if my thing gets merged. Cool. Did not get merged yet. I'm publishing my is-even package soon. It's 2,000 lines of code. It will definitely save you some time, right? I use string for the constants that contain. Oh yeah, that one's pretty good. Although if you have to deal with localization, it's not complete. Also, shit, do I have a video on this? I swear I did. It's like one of the funkiest bugs that I found a long time ago. Here, let's see if I can reproduce it again. Docker run rmti python 2.7. Yeah, I think this will work. I probably should have done bash. I'll do slim. I'll be a little bit faster. Okay. So let's do bash. So if we do python-c import string, what was it? Print string dot letters. Okay, so it looks like that, right? If you import this one, no. Yeah, there you go. So string.letters starts out like this, but if you open a file, string.letters becomes this. Oh, did I put this in a video? I can't remember whether I put this in a video or not, though. Let's see. Did I not put this in a video? What's 142? Data structures? What's 404? Oh, real clone. I don't think this is in a video. Unless it's in the cursed playlist. Unless it's in the cursed playlist. No, it's not. It's not in the cursed playlist. Okay, well, I guess. New episode of WAN after 4 years, man. Yeah, it has been 4 years, hasn't it? The thing is, it only works in Python 2, so it's less interesting, but they fixed this strange wart in Python 3. What are some of my other favorite Python 2 bugs? Here's a Python 2.6 bug. Oh, is there no Python 2.6 Docker image? We can use Ubuntu Lucid. Docker image format v1 is disabled and will be removed. Well, end of a fucking era, I guess. Fuck. How do I get a Python 2.6 Docker image? I mean, I found one. Updated 8 years ago. We're gonna constrain it a little bit just because I don't trust it. Holy fuck, it's huge. Oh no, there's just a lot of layers, it's fine. Okay, so how did this bug work? So there's this Schlex module, and you can use it to split, like, oh god, we don't even have read line support. You can use it to split like quoted things in a shell. So for instance, like you had a double quoted string, you know, it's one shell argument. But if you try and split a Unicode string, you get a bunch of fucking nonsense. You get a bunch of fucking nonsense. Why do I remember this? This was like fucking over 10 years ago that I ran into this. And I haven't used Python 2.6 in so long. But anyway, this is a fun one. I think what's actually happening is this is narrow Python, and so this is a UCS2 string, and then Schlex was implemented in C for some reason, and so it just treated it as a bunch of bytes, and so you can see that we have essentially UCS2 encoded characters here with the null byte padding. It doesn't explain why there's 2 null bytes here though, and only 1 here. So something funky, but anyway, that's a fun one. What other bugs? Anyway, we're off topic, but weird Python bugs. Hooray! Oh, what the fuck was I doing? Oh, I was gonna make this a commit maybe. Git diff staged. And testing helper to make it easier to test. Yeah. I gotta stay on 2.7 even now, trust? Yeah, right. Okay. Right, so now we can implement our testing override options here. And I think the API that I want for this is, so the way the API works right now in Sentry is you can either do override options with a dictionary of foo.bar true wat false. I kind of feel like that's okay. This can also look like a context manager, and fortunately we can just use context lib for that. But I think because we now have namespaces, these will actually become namespaced. So what they'll probably look like is like sentry equals. And I also want to runtime type check all these, like make sure these keys actually exist, make sure the values actually adhere to the schema. That way people can't override them to things that are nonsense. But I think this is simple enough to do. And so what we would actually do is **quargs of dict literal string object. And then we would runtime validate these. We could do a MyPy plugin to validate these, but I think it's actually not needed. And this would be generator none. Yeah, so something like that. And then we just need to implement it. Literal string, and then from sentry-options.api import option group, we're gonna be monkey patching the shit out of that. From unit test import mock. We'll override the get method. Any, because we don't actually care about the value. Key literal string to object. We'll just set a breakpoint here, and with mock.patch.object option group get new get yields. What does the helper in Sentry do right now? What do you yield? Do you yield anything? This overrides settings, but we don't actually need to do that, so that's fine. Your bot added a video ID to the get page. Yeah, it just uses my SSH credentials and oh, I guess fun fact about GitHub wikis is they are just a Git repo. So that was /scratch. I believe it's just .wiki. Yeah. And so you can actually see all of the commits here. These are the ones made by the UI. This is what was this? New video. What? Why does this not have the same commit message as these ones? Idea added by video idea. It log format equals %s. Sort unique -c sort rn. Weird. I don't know why that was the one thing that we saw there, but is what it is. But anyway, yeah. GitHub wikis are just Git repos. I don't know. Have I done a video on that? I don't know. Video idea. GitHub wikis are just Git repos. Unknown command. Oh, I can't spell. Video. Oh, yeah. GitHub wikis are just Git repos. Surely that one will work. Hooray! No one has approved my thing. Why am I getting pinged? What the fuck? Shrugs. Okay, anyway, yeah. So I think it'll look something like this. I guess we can just do return original self key. And the breakpoint is there. Okay, cool. Wolfred, hello, hello. How you doing? So now what we can do is G equals empty option group. Assert G not get example key is equal to empty string with override options testing equals yeah, so should be able to do simple override. And then we can do a nested one. DDelsp! Oh, I didn't talk about the story yesterday. Oh, okay. DDelsp, hello, hello. Thank you for the bits. Okay, so Therapy Kitten, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. With a cute little emote too. Okay, so this is one of the fucking cutest stories. Well, one of the cutest things I've ever seen. I don't know if the story's cute, but so on Sunday, it was either Sunday or Saturday. I think it was Sunday. Yeah, it was Sunday. My brother and I were playing Pokemon Go at the local park in Ann Arbor. And a bunch of people, like it was like a big Pokemon Go event day, and so a bunch of people were there, and we were all walking around doing Pokemon stuff. And there was this one family there. It was a dad and 2 small kids, and I'm pretty sure they're from out of town, and they only spoke Japanese and a tiny amount of English. Well, I think the dad spoke fluent English, but the kids did not. They had very little English. And my brother brought his dog to walk around with us because it's a nice day out. You walk around a lot when you play Pokemon Go, and so he brought Champ, his Beagle, with him. And at one point during the day, we're just kind of standing around waiting for the next thing to happen, and the little girl from this family comes over and then pokes Daniel and says, "Can I touch dog?" And it was the most fucking adorable thing ever. It was so cute. And Daniel was like, "Yeah, of course. Champ loves being petted. Like, go for it." Yep. And then she pet the dog and goes, "Kawaii." And it was so fucking cute. Oh my god. But yeah, and then the family sort of like hung out with us for a couple hours while we played, and the kids were not very talkative, but at one point they were like, "What's the name? What is the name?" And just showed us a Pokemon. It's like, "Oh, that's Latias." But yeah, no, it was super cute. But anyway, that's the story I want to tell. Can I touch dog? Yeah. Okay. I guess I should call this one. I think that's probably actually better. Makes the examples easier to see. Example key 2. Nice little empty 1 1 2 2 1. Yeah. Suitor just wanted to snooze today. Daycare was extra active. Nice. W girl for asking to pet the dog. Right, therapy kitten. Man, some people just don't ask. They just come up and start waggling away on the dog, and it's like, yes, it's fine. Like, my brother's always fine with people petting, but some dogs are mean. Sometimes you don't want that. But yeah, so props to little girl for being polite in that way. Okay, so I think this is another thing that we want, and then test override options, decorator, because we want to validate the decorator too. And I don't know. Example key. I don't know, a silly function that takes a parameter and returns a value. We're gonna do override options testing equals example key to 1, and then we can assert func 2 equals 2 1. Yeah. I have the wrong key. What is it actually called? Schema testing. It is called example option. My MyPy plugin works. Okay, so we should have failing tests now. Oops. Yeah. Oh. This looks different. Did PyTest change their coloring, or is it just zoomed in and I don't see it? Oh, the syntax heading is on by default now. Ah. I love it when they start petting my dog and then ask. Right? He didn't even flinch. Oh, this is a good boop. Boscans, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Holla, holla, we done boys. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Welcome back. Good to see you again. How are things? All right, sentry-options testing. So, we basically need to say, let's see. To do validate quarks against structure against types. But until then, we don't actually need to implement that part yet. We can just say what up, Anthony? Good to be seen. Oh, it's going, it's going. We're doing some work, some workies. If self dot, what the fuck was it called? Probably name, yeah. Self dot name in quarks and key in quarks name. Return quarks self dot name key. I guess we could just do try. Yeah, now the test should pass. Hooray! It's pretty easy. This part's hard though. That part's hard and it's important. So let's commit this and add override options testing helper. Has my shit gotten reviewed? Oh my god, it has. Bless. 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 Oh, fucking A. The AI already knows. Leave me alone, AI. Leave me alone. Oh, what have I done? I just rebased main. Shit. What the fuck? I didn't even know that was a thing. That's a weird one. This is what I want to do, but I tab completed and it tab completed main again for some reason. Anyway. Cool. Do 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 do. Cool. I should probably also set up CI. So maybe we'll do that. Maybe we will do that. And for this, we'll look at what I did here. GitHub workflows, maker-p. Do I use AI when coding? I use my brain. Does that count? Latry says, how did Century Hack Week go? I don't know. I'll be honest, I barely participated beyond the things that I did on stream. And mostly used it as like a chill recovery-ish week. But yeah. A his Anthony intelligence, yeah. It me. We also don't have a set of .cfg. No, sentry-options. And then what did I put in the reamed v? I don't have a reamed d. We gotta add that. I gotta figure out what these are supposed to be and what license they're supposed to be. What's the last thing that I made for work? Auto type annotate, yeah. Yeah, server. Hello, how you doing? This will go away. This will go away. Well, it'll be filled out with something, but apparently this is what it gets filled out with. Install requires. We got to do extras. And it's been a while since I've done extras, so we'll clone something with extras. What has extras? I think all repos does? No? Fuck, what is one of my... Oh, I know one. Identify has extras. This is how it works. Yeah. I don't fucking know. Let's pick a modern version of MyPy. MyPy. Wolford says, life update, I have gray hairs now. Oh no. What happened? Laura says, so we've now been told that AI use is a KPI that goes towards our annual reviews. Jesus Christ. What a mess. Also, life update, I'm dying those fuckers immediately? Man. I have a bunch. I just leave them. The illustrator says, well, work sucks. Finished a big project last month and now I don't know what to do that is fun. Oh no. Oh no. Laura says, any side projects you can do for work to make your life easier, scripts or tooling? I mean, that's kind of what I do, just permanently. Wilfred says, I'm getting old. Is it normal for 27-year-olds to have grays? Yeah. Yeah. I had a handful at 27. Like 1 or 2. I got a few more now. But it's fine. Tom's on Twitch says, I'm 20 and have gray hair. I mean, some people, it happens. I know that like other projects have like a good name for this. Maybe we'll call it, I think compatible MyPy is what the other project, oh I guess, oh it gets underscored. I don't like that. Typing, yeah, we'll call it typing. Sure. This seems fine. Let's see what happens if we run it. Ah, right. I don't have Tox installed. There we go. DNL says, imagine having hair. Oh, your grays are in your beard, Wilfred. Oh. Okay, sentry-options API line 32 is missing. What is line 32? Wrapper. Oh, okay. Oh, we don't have the nice helper. Fuck. Well, hopefully my other patch will get reviewed. And then we can have nice things. I guess I could rebase this on the other patch. Okay, so now we should have this. Actually, this should probably have a better wrapper. What should it be? That probably? So we should have a filling test now? Yeah. Double under module, right? It's not double under module. It's double under name. And I forgot the dot. Hooray! Bald gang unite, says holla holla to Weedham boys. Yeah. I went to school with someone who started going bald at 17. I went to school with somebody who was graying at 14. Oh. Wilfred says, shit, I take certain medication to ensure my hairline won't leave me anytime soon. Oh, man. Yeah, if I ever start balding, I'm just whoosh, gone. Okay. So talk should pass now, in theory. Wow. And in 313? And then we need to make the GitHub Actions YAML. Cool. Alright, workflows main for this. What am I gonna do? I'm just gonna copy this, but yeah. On what is the damn thing? Actually, I bet I can just copy this one, right? Yes. Yes. Okay. Oh. Does this seem right? Let's see. I don't know why we only do 311 and 313, but let's change it to 312 and 313. All right. Install this. Probably don't actually need to do any of this anymore, but good enough. Recommit build. And a collector. Yeah, this seems good. And continue it and CI. Cool. Problem is, I need that other patch to merge. So I did this out of order. Ah! Right on time. Bless. Bless. Right on time. Love to see it. Alright, so now do this, this, and this, and this. Oh, I should copy the release workflow too. Stolly, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. That seems fine. Actually, is this using the old version or the new version? What's the new version? That'd be cool. Oh, I forgot to check if the license has the right year in it, or if I even bothered. Yeah, it is. Nice. Dinel says, alright, back to work. Have a great day. Anthony in chat. Well, thank you for stopping by, Dinel. Good to see you as well. Simply Scott said, I would appreciate it if you changed your work and sleep schedule to better match the European time zones. What sleep schedule? My sleep schedule is all over the place right now. At least for good reason, but oh, this is not what we want. How is that even working? Oh, probably because I have a mypi.ini. That's a weird one. This is why you review your own shit before you click the button. Blah, 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 blah. File deleted. So in theory, in theory, I should probably be installing the extra via talks, but I don't remember how to do that. Actually, I guess that this probably does it. Here, extras. Okay. So let's do that. And actually, why does typing drive have it in the extras in the recurrence dev? That doesn't make any sense. This shouldn't have mypi here because it's a normal dependency. What is this patch? Not needed, I think. Yeah. So now if we run talks here. Z Snail says, I turned on my PC because I was going to do something. Got into your stream, completely forgot about that. Nice. Nice. It's working. It's working. Jason Cow. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. That's a great name. I like that. Bug the stream. Move mypi from requirements dev.text. It is a dependency of the library. I'm going to create this off stream because I don't have a stream window today. And I don't have auto merge enabled on this repo. Damn it. Oh well. I will just let that do its thing then. Back to the this one. Type A. Coverage is missing. Oh, that is true. That is true. We didn't test that. That's why we're setting this shit up, I guess. Okay. Merge the other thing off camera. Test, fallback to normal options. Yeah. I don't know what some of the other ones were. Schema. TB Schneider, hello, welcome back. How you doing? I guess we will say this. Bingham says, I thought you didn't bother typing your test code. I don't. But it's just it's easier to do it this way, and this is what work is gonna end up doing, so I'm just gonna follow what work's gonna do. But in my personal projects I wouldn't bother. You're absolutely right. Okay, so we fixed something with extras. And we added another test. We actually changed code in this patch, which normally I would split out into a separate PR, but it's just tests, sort of, so not a huge deal. All right. So I think the next thing we can work on. Oh wait, we got to make sure that these things pass, I guess. And then we can add branch protection. Wow. Did they actually do something? README cannot be found. Oh yeah, we should probably do that. Okay, I have to do something else that someone is asking me to do. So let's see if I can log into Docker Hub. Can I do it with GitHub? Sure. Oh God. I would like this account, and I need to deprecate a bunch of images. Okay, so let's start with do I need to archive them too, or just add the messaging? Hold please. Okay, but I can open these in tabs. We need to do... Oh, I cannot open these in tabs? Wow, that's really fucking annoying. Gotta do a bunch of clicky nonsense to do this. Alright, so... Or we can type URLs? What am I shaking all about, Wilfred? I'm holding! Alright, so we got relay. Actually, let's do snooba first. Snooba. Relay. Symbolicator. Sentry. Task broker. Room. And uptime checker. And then deprecation notice. So, how do I even do these? Is it here? Is that the description? Oh, I think that's this down here. Repository overview. Yeah, I think repository overview. Although, is this not just the fucking readme? This is just the readme. What does this edit button do? Oh. Yeah, so it is there. This is the thing. This is the thing to edit. Okay. Alright, let's do the first one, I guess. And then messaging here. Alright, let's see if this actually works. This. Wow, hooray. Okay, and technically get hub is capitalized. So we'll just copy this. We'll preview. Cool. Alright, update. On to the next one. Edit. This is relay. Make sure the link loads. Ray. Update. Oh, but I need the markdown again because I like how all of the images are broken. Symbolicator. You with the times? I feel like knowing the hokey pokey is not being with the times, Wilfred. Neil Server says, I love when they implement a health feature that's always showing CVEs in poor status that just ends up training people to ignore things. Yeah, not to mention the actual messages are bullshit because it's like This version is vulnerable, but it doesn't take into effect like fucking backported Debian fixes. Ashley, hello. How's it going? Good to see you again. It's been a bit. How are things? How's life? Now to do this one. Paste. Is this one actually just called Sentry? I know there was like a whole hubbub about it. Yeah, it looks like it. Cool. I just it's going okay. Finally fixed my motorbike to a legal standard. What was illegal about it? Got a 465-day streak on LeetCode. God damn. Nearly got run over 7 times today and ate McDonald's. Wait, what? What a whirlwind of a message! I have so many questions. Honestly, your LeetCode streak is pretty impressive. I keep losing my daily streak on chess.com. I can't even maintain that. Add overview. Oh, I guess this doesn't even have one, so its overview will be just deprecated. Make sure this link works. Brake light switch wasn't working, so it technically made it illegal. Ah, that makes sense. Yeah. Gotta have brake lights. Those are important. Okay, update. Oh, but we also want to copy this so that we can add it to this one. Room. Cool. Uptime checker. This is the last one. Hooray! Okay. Good. Not good. How did I skip this one? Oh no, it's good. That was weird. Good. All right. Sweet. All done. Wolfert says I've never done a LeetCode problem. Same. I've also, I guess that's not entirely true. I did like some streamer at some point was doing LeetCode problems, like I guess it wasn't LeetCode. It was like what's the website where you can collaboratively do LeetCode things? That's the only LeetCode I've done. You had to rewire the entire bike to make it work? God damn. That sounds like a lot of work. But it also sounds very rewarding that you managed to get it working. Senior K, thank you for the follow. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. Savage Banana Soup's also here. Hello. Tracer 900 GT. I don't know anything about that, but I can look it up because the internet. Oh, that looks cool. What color is it? It looks like most of the ones on Google Images are red. Oh, you have the black gray version. Ooh, nice. Cool. I'm about to get rid of it though. Need to change. It doesn't scare me riding it anymore. Too comfy on it. Are you saying that you need a more terrifying ride? Is that your play? That is it's an attitude and a half. All right, let's try this again now that I've actually added the ReamD. All of these ones. Wow, everything passed. Build the Estes. Nice. Blah blah blah. Webs. How did the tox tests go? No colors. That's fine, I guess. Cool. And we already looked at the build. Sweet. Okay, I think this is ready. Oh, it already has reviewers on it anyway. Elite rooms? I don't think it was called that. Hayabusa. Hayabusa. Oh, fancy. Looks slick. I will never have a motorcycle. If I'm not scared riding my motorcycle, I'll get complacent. I guess that kind of makes sense. I get that. I get that. Ah, yes. Ooh, are you gonna get it in red too? That looks cool. Saturday Soup says, I'm only just getting my license. Friends giving me an old XS 400 from 1980. Neat. I have my motorcycle license. Because I went through a edgy phase where I was like, I'm gonna do 10 things I said I would never do. And one of them was to ride a death machine, and so I got my death machine license. But it was actually kind of fun, but I don't think I would never ride one on a road unless like unless it was apocalyptic. Edgy phase, as if yeah, as if it was a phase. I actually didn't end up doing 10 things. I think I only ended up doing 7. Let's see if I can remember what they were. ngthings.md. I know one was motorcycle license, and I did that. One was get a tattoo. I didn't do that one, but I know what I want, so I might still do it. One was, get this chat, one of them was go rock climbing. And not only did I do this, I now go 3x a week. This one, I didn't want to do because I thought I'd be bad at it because I had noodle arms. One of them was go to bar class. This was because I didn't think it would be fun. And I sweat a lot. But I did it anyway. And it was gross AF. What else was there? Oh, I went skydiving. Turns out actually pretty fun. Not as terrifying as I thought it would be. Would definitely do again. There's only 5. There are at least 7 that I did, and I had planned out more. Ashley says, did I ever show you my tattoo? You did not. I did not see your tattoo. A python tattoo. No, I don't think I would get a python tattoo. This is what I got. Yo! That's so sick! That's so sick! It looks so good! Sheesh. That's awesome. That's so dope. I'm so jelly of your cool tattoo. Mine's gonna be super lame compared to this. But that's awesome. Anthony calls bikes death machines, but loves skydiving. Well, I didn't before I went, and then I was like, actually, it's pretty fun. Also, they're like, I was more likely to die driving to the skydiving range than I was actually skydiving. And actually skydiving, even if I had done it 3 to 5 times, I acquired more millimorts on the drive there than actually skydiving. So it's pretty safe, but Ashley says in the next couple of months I'm gonna get the evolutions on my upper arm. Yo, that's so cool. Man, that's such a good tattoo idea. That's so dope. The answer says, I wish I had a PPL and a nice Piper Cub and fly in the mountains. What the fuck does that mean? Is this an airplane? PPL. PPL. The internet does not help me here. Oh, r/flying. It is. What does PPL mean? Pilot? Personal pilot license, maybe? What the fuck? Everyone's just using the acronym and not explaining it. Of course, r/flying is probably not the place to look. I could say, what is a PPL flying? Private pilot license. Oh, okay. Oh, Simply Scott's got me. I see. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, learning to fly would be kind of cool. Would be kind of cool. Millimorts mentioned Pog. Yeah. Kevin's going to bed. Well, thank you for stopping by. Good to see you as always. Appreciate you hanging out. What tattoo were you thinking? I want to get a semicolon right here. Right in my hand. Right on my left arm. Left hand. Right here. Why right there? I don't know. But that's what I'm doing at some point. Can confirm about skydiving being safer than driving. Went parachuting with the army and you check everything at least 3 times. Yeah, they have a big long checklist. The evolution she thinks about 8 hours to do, so I gotta psych myself up for that. 8 hours? That's not too bad. That's not too bad. My one of my good friends has like 80% of his body tattooed. And he's like, yeah, I go in for like 12-hour sessions to get another chunk of his body tattooed, which is it's wild. I couldn't be me, but he looks like he's from the mob. It's kind of wild. Easily says, heard a podcast where they described how the airplane is coming down after the skydivers jump out of it. They just turn off the airplane until they're close to the ground with a nosedive. That seems not like what most of them do, but also that's pretty badass. 8 micromorts per jump? That's so small. Wolfred, you have tattoos everywhere? Whoa. What are your tattoos, Wolfred? Shit, what were the other ones? Fuck. I don't remember what they were. I'll probably think of them later. But anyway, here's 5 of my top 10 list. I only did 4 of them. Yeah. Random shit, a bunch of animals and filler. Oh, cool. I just said that tattoo, the first one took 5 hours and I felt like I was dying. Never thought it would end. Oh no. Coloring in is the killer, I imagine. Yeah, that's a lot of stabby stab. Logic says, I couldn't find this on Pregament CI. Does Pregament CI not run on commits published by bots? It does. It just doesn't push. I'm pretty sure it's on the website too. Yeah. Right here. Right at the top. Pregame CI will run on all pull request commits, but will not push for commits made by bots. They want to save gas, and I heard that warning often, so maybe it's just a thing in Germany. Oh, huh. Interesting. I guess that makes sense. You know, be fuel efficient. Why bother driving down when you can just crash? What? Who's texting me? Oh, I see. Ah, I should reply to this. But I will do it later when I go get stuff. There's no way to change this? What do you mean? What do you want to change? Do you want it to run on bots? You don't actually want it to run on bots, because then I already have enough problems with infinite loops where like someone uses a not bot to push a commit, and then precommit CI will fix it and push a commit, and then it just goes forever. The initial commit will always be formatted. It's just like not subsequent bot commits. More to come in the future. Yeah. Eventually. I'm like partway through GitLab implementation, but it's slow going, and I don't have anyone motivating me to do it, because like I could enable it and I'd probably get a bunch of free customers. I don't think I'm gonna get any paid customers. I need to teach my bot to fix its own shit. Yeah. Bitbucket? Fuck that. It would probably just be GitLab. But I don't know. GitLab's bot setup is kind of a shit show. So I don't know. I actually am not sure it's even possible to make it work, but maybe some of the big self-hosted GitLab? Perhaps, yeah. When will it support self-hosted Git-T? Yeah. Never used GitLab or Bitbucket? Bitbucket sucks. I mean, I guess it's not the worst, but it's not great. But anyway, right. Okay, so while that's going, we want to actually validate the options. Validate. So we need to do runtime typing. Simply Scott says, do you actually get a worthwhile amount of income from Pregame CI? Yes and no. Let's see. Oh, of course, searching GitHub in my GitHub email is not going to be helpful. I want to search for marketplace, maybe? Marketplace. Well, I have June's PDF. I don't know why I don't have a July one yet. Although, oh, because they pay out a month after the month? So I should get a July one in like 2 days. Let's see. In July, pre-commit CI made $1,242.91 in revenue. What the fuck? Oh, they just do weird prorating. That's very strange. Like one of the customers is reported as negative $240 and then positive $239.34. It's like, what? Why? Because they canceled. So they paid 3 cents. But anyway, yeah. So it's not a lot, but I've also put no effort into marketing, so at some point. What's the worst? Bitbucket, for sure. Although it has gotten a lot better, but it's something. Sounds like a nice chunk of free income. Yeah, but at the same time, like, actually, let's see. Can I get the number? AWS DynamoDB describe table name plants. Hold on a sec. What is the name of my AWS profile? I don't have one. Okay then. Never mind. I don't know how I don't know how many, but the ratio of like paying to non-paying is like 1,000 to 1. So a lot of the costs of running the platform are supporting free users. But it's also like 90% profit from that, so it's not terrible, I guess. The other service says does Mercurial have hook-like features? It does. It does. It does have hooks. In fact, it has a pre-commit hook, but I've never made pre-commit work for Mercurial. Apparently, it's not that hard to do, but there's a lot of assumptions inside pre-commit that are just like, this is a get specific behavior, and so it does get specific things. That would be tough. That's pretty brutal. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of what I wanted though, like get people to use a free platform that they really like, and you know, maybe because they enjoyed it so much for free, like they would get their employer to use it too. And it sort of worked, but gotta get some sleep. Well, thank you for stopping by, Simply Scott. Also, Flot's true. Credit card leak incoming. No. The answer says probably all the get strangeness and workarounds multiplied by 2. Yeah, because Mercurial is it's a weird one. It's a very weird one. Also, like, Mercurial is sort of dying. Am I like sort of dying? Like, I don't know anyone that would use Mercurial on a new project. Tanya says, when will Premium CI do the rug pull and discontinue the free tier? I don't have any intentions of doing that. Especially because it's so cheap to run, so like I would need to like 1,000x the free users and not get any paid users, and even then it would probably be around break even. So I don't anticipate it being bad. Only Facebook uses Mercurial based on what I know. Well, they don't even use Mercurial. They use like a weird fucking fork of Mercurial with their like strange file system driver thing. Okay, anyway. So we have to validate these. So in here we have groups. We need to import that. Where's the tab here? So we do this. If K not in groups group. Okay, so let's start with this, I guess. Unknown option group, unknown group. Cool. Let's override options, unknown option. A Surg. I feel like these would look better like this. In my brain. No, this line's too long. No. Sick. Okay, so that's part of this. But now we need to actually runtime validate the type. But before we do that, we actually can merge this. Hooray. Cool. Oh yeah, and I can add branch protection now. I don't know how to do the new branch protection. Oh, but I do need to use the new branch protection. I'll do this later then. I've never seen the on behalf of is this new. Oh, in the review. Yeah, so I requested from a group And so Josh is part of this group, so it satisfied this, and so it removed the group and just assigned Josh. I don't think it's new though. I think it's been that way for a while. You just probably just don't use groups, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna do a quick code review because it's gonna be easy. Why did they do it like this? Bop. VSeam, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Yeah. Cool. Okay, so now we have to do the hard part, which is the actual type validation. How is this gonna work? I don't fucking know. We basically have to implement a shitty runtime version of MyPy. But fortunately, there's not that many types we have to handle, so... type will be groups group, okay, and the value will be the dot type. What is the error message gonna be? Incorrect option type. Expected. TP got this. Something like that. And then we have to implement is type valid. Wow, they all fail. So I guess we can implement some of these. Let's see, if TP is in int float stir bool, return is instance value type. Who says Python documentary released an Anthon stream both the same day? Oh, they released it? Oh, that's cool. I am surprised. Oh, I guess we didn't override any interesting options. That's fine. I'm not going to fill out the whole type validation here. We can improve it as we need it. There are a lot of well-known Python people in the YouTube chat. Oh, neat. Do they like live stream it? I saw like a partial preview of it at EuroPython. Seemed okay. You know, we don't need to underscore this. We'll just do this. This is not just you, Wusa. You're right. Did I call it is type valid instead of is valid type? I did. Nice. Untyped decorator. Gotta set up the environment again. Oh, I did it again. Okay. Missing coverage. Oh yeah, we need to actually add a test for that. That makes sense. What was it called? Example option. What am I doing? I feel like this class stirred looks kind of shit, but I don't know how to improve that. Cause like, it's annoying that these are different, but so I guess. I don't know. The message is probably good enough. We can always improve it later. I doubt anyone will see this message too. I'm just doing it for completeness. We're still missing coverage. Instead of return false, we'll just do raise not implemented error TP. And then that cheats us, allows us cheat coverage a little bit. But it's still kind of correct. The fuck are all these? Oh, I guess each command timing. Validate option values in override options. Cool. Cool, cool, very cool. I think in order to implement this, I need to implement type dicts, lists, and dicts. And I think that's it. So it's not actually that complicated, but type dicts are recursive, so there's a whole can of worms there too. Also, I probably want to force every type to be actually sequence and mapping rather than that. And force every type dict to be read-only and everything. That way, when options are retrieved, they're always immutable from a typing perspective. We've hit so many bugs where people like mutate a global value and expect it to work, and then random other test fails. But this seems fine. Why unread? Cool. What part should I build next? I mean, I could improve the type validation. That seems like a easily doable task, but I kind of want to wait for this to merge first. Oh, get actions, bring takes forever. I guess I had to rebuild because I changed the config. But I'm actually gonna fill up my water. I will be right back. I will see you in a sec. Hello, I'm back. It's true, I don't use git stash at the end of the server. Is funny yoke. Okay, oh boy. What is this? They didn't fix the thing I told them to fix. God damn it. I never know if git stash apply or git stash pop is the correct way. Yeah, I don't know. I just avoid it. It's easier to just not. I see it's tests. I'm not viewing the diff properly. This doesn't seem right, but shrugs. I'm sure that'll get fixed at some point. Oh hey, this did get reviewed. Why did I not get an email for it? What the heck? Oh, I did. Weird. Okay, that's done. I don't need to look at that. This is that. And that. Cool. Chat is so quiet. Yeah, I don't know why chat's quiet today. It's fine. Wormus, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Maybe it's because I'm busy doing work stuffs. Perhaps. Okay, what else do I need to do? I think there's really only one component more to build, which is the data mangling stuff, perhaps. All of the engines of chaos are busy, yeah. Which the equivalent thing is this thing. So we gotta figure out how this works. Real useful comment here. Weird. JSON objects do not support integer keys. That's true. But I'm pretty sure it would have crashed here. I'm actually curious what that does. Import JSON. What the fuck? That is not what I expect at all. Oh man, I would have preferred type error. Was that documented? Yeah, it's gonna load it back as a string, of course. Oh, there is an option. Skip keys. Wait. Wait. This is not what I want. If true, keys that are not of a basic type will be skipped instead of raising a type error. That's not what I want. I want it to error on non-string keys. That seems like there's not an option for that. God, I don't know where it's going to describe this behavior at all. Mikori, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, oh, here it is. Keys and key value pairs of JSON are always of a type str. When a dictionary is converted into JSON, all the keys of the dictionary coursed into strings. Oh, it's so cursed. It's so cursed. It's so fucking cursed. Why? Oh. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. Anyway. I actually don't think we need to do this because we will be validating against a schema. For dictionary in dict list, can't have duplicate keys. What is, why is it spelled like this? Where does this even come from? Layer YAML. Option region path. Oh, I understand. Let me open this up, but with my face, in case there's anything in the commit messages I don't want to show you. Yeah, sure, it seems fine. A region, for instance, this is the DE region. All of these files get merged together. So these are like not actually namespaces, but files. And we're adding a namespace on top of this. So there will basically be another directory structure here. But we basically need to support the same thing. Which seems not too bad to me. So let's implement this structure, but in our thing. And that'll probably be, actually, I don't even think we're gonna finish that today. So maybe we'll just sketch out how it's gonna work. And we will work on it another day. I don't think I have enough time today. So let's sketch that out. So we'll have a writer that's going to use PyYAML, because that's, yeah, we'll just say modern PyYAML, newest PyYAML. Wusa says thanks for the stream. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. We need to add an entry point. Sentry-options, right. Yeah, that seems fine. Cool. All right, so we got options. We have group. I don't know how to make my box drawing look not shit, but whatever. So it looks something like this. We just call this. Yeah, something like that. Maybe we do this so that these line up. Not that matters. Yeah, so we need to iterate through root for each group. Oh, we need to. Yeah, this seems mostly fine. Then we just have to turn that into code. Yeah. We can do this in the type checker. Oh wait. Can we do it in the type checker? Yeah, we should validate the types here. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll just write that as a note. To do. Ensure. Constrain possible types for schemas. There it is. Inster float. Cool. Sequences. Sequence any. Dicts. Dictster. Typed dicts. This should really be mapping. Piezo. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing well. Major Tony watched the video about writing a code formatter. Nice. I really like that video. I feel like I did a good job. Also, it's how I make code formatters, so also sort of self-documenting to what I work on and do. I think this will be in sentry-options.schema.option. Prevent any in schemas. Oh, I guess we just put that here. Any is not allowed. I wonder, I'm kind of curious. No, I don't think that would work. I was thinking like, this is actually really easy to do in the type system. But I want to support type dicts, so. Yeah. DM from a colleague incoming in a few months. Why can't I use any here? Yeah. Why can't I type ignore this? I just want to use any. Hey, what's up, Crow? Hello, hello. But yeah, no, I want to force people to actually write a proper schema for these things. As opposed to skirting around that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I need to work on this thing. I need to work on the writer. And we'll do that next week. But yeah, that's going to wrap us up for today. My name is Anthony. I upload educational content to my YouTube channel at youtube.com/anthonywritescode. So go check that out. Thank you, Major Tanya. Appreciate that. If you missed any part of the stream, you can catch up on the second channel, anthonywritescode-vods. That's where I upload my streams when they're done. Yeah. And join the Discord. Thank you, Wooza. Appreciate it. Also, have a good day. The other server as well. Join the Discord. That's where I hang out. That's where I announce streams. That's where that stuff happens. So go join there. And I'll see you around. Have a good one, chat, and peace.